The crack game changed everything.
It hit so fast and so hard.
A crackhead will figure out how to get some fucking money.
I saw a guy that lived in my building. He actually bored a hole through his wall to go in his girlfriend's parents' apartment and steal their stove.
Wow, it just changed whole neighborhoods.
Shit got evil.
The streets follow the drugs. The music follows the drugs. So when you listen to hip hop from that era, it's chaotic, because that's crack. Crack is chaotic, and it makes the music sound like that. As the drugs hit LA and they flooded LA, it was totally split realities.
New York was heaven. New York was nirvana. New York was the perfect place. It was all good. That was all fantasy. That was a lie. It wasn't the truth. And it took some young brothers and sisters out of the Bronx, New York, and I always say young boys and girls out of the Bronx, New York, to reveal the truth of what New York City was really like.
The first example of street life being incorporated into hip hop had to be with the message with Melly Mel. He became like this commentator.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
That was just like bananas to me at that time. You know, you wasn't really hearing that kind of hip hop.
The Message was a song written by a man named Ed Fletcher, AKA Duke Booty. It was presented at Sugar Hill Records at that time, but no one wanted to touch it because it was completely contrary to what rap was known for at the time, which was braggadocious, you know, party. It painted a picture about what was going on in our communities at that time.
When you're a lyricist, at the same time, you're putting together images in lyric form of things that you seen growing up or things you might have even been involved in.
It didn't happen till later when one of my friends said, why don't you rap about what we do? Like, rap about us. That's where we put a song called 6 in the Morning on a B-side of one of my early records, and that shit popped off.
When hip hop first started, the content, the presentation, and the subject matter was party, have a good time, my DJ's better than your DJ. We coming from death, destruction, drug dealing, gang banging, shooting, and gang fights and all of that. We lived that. So we're not gonna celebrate that now, but then we realized that we got microphones, we got speakers, we making records now, we're on the radio. We realized we have an outlet so our voices can be heard.
If you had interviewed me when I was 17 or 18, you ain't gonna interview the same Ice-T that understands now the ramifications of some of the stuff that you do as a youth. I don't really think any drug dealers understood the devastation that was gonna come from the crack era. Right now, we're in a generation that kind of like is pro doing drugs. That was never part of our hip hop. But I think that might change. I think it'll change. I don't think anyone out there watching this that think it might be a drug they want to try, don't fuck with it. Crack's whack. Real shit.